Hello guys, welcome back to BAB, welcome back to Volley Football Breakdown. Hope you guys are having a great day. There's a lot of things to talk about, a lot of Chelsea news to talk about because Chelsea are a very busy club in buying and selling. If you're here for the first time, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to follow me on my other socials. And if you are here before and you haven't done that, what are you waiting for? So let's dive deep into the topic because there are a lot of things to talk about today. First of all, let's talk about people that have left. One Omari came, one left. Omari Hutchinson has left Chelsea Football Club and he has joined Ipswich Town as Fabrizio Romano confirmed. He left for a fee of £22.5 million. That is a good amount of money for someone that hasn't played 1 minute for Chelsea. £22.5 million to Ipswich. I didn't really think Ipswich had that kind of money in their accounts because they are just coming to the Premier League for the first time in a long time. So for them to drop that amount of money for Hutchinson, that means they really believe in him. And I think the boy is a top talent. But we already have a lot of left-footed right wingers like Madueke, Estoval is coming, Kendrick Paez, Angelo Gabriel, Kupama. We have a lot of left-footed wingers that can some of them can even play as a number 10 like Kendrick Paez and Kupama. So Hutchinson leaving Chelsea was inevitable. It was just a matter of time. It was a matter of when, not if, because he's going to leave Chelsea. And not only Hutchinson, there are a lot of players in this attack that you guys have to get used to leaving. And since Hutchinson came, another left. And since Hutchinson came, since Hutchinson left, another Omari came. Omari Kilman. Yeah. Omari Kilman joined Chelsea Football Club for 19 million and people were mad. I was also mad that how we pay £19 million for a boy that hasn't played first team football that hasn't played regular first team football for a whole season. Nobody heard of him. I didn't even know about him till Fabrizio Romano said we are interested in him. But Chelsea also sold Martin. Martin left Chelsea yesterday. About Martin is a baller. Martin Zibola is someone that out of what people are saying, someone that I think we may regret selling. But the only disadvantage I think Martin have that people are overlooking is height. People may say that height don't matter, height don't matter. Height matters a lot, especially as a defender or as a midfielder. If you're an attacker, I don't really matter. You see people like Messi, Isco, those that even as midfielders, it doesn't really matter. People like Messi, but as a defender, you need to have height. You need to have height. People that don't have height and they are defending, people like Kukurea and Martinez, they are very aggressive on the ball. They will pest your life, they will disturb you. Those guys, and Martin is not that type of player. Martin is very techy. He's a techy player, and if you leave him to defense and join him in the midfield, we already have enough midfield problem. People may have suggested that okay, we should keep him in the left wing, but he's an academy player. Yeah, he has to live for pure profit. And I think that's one of the reasons Chelsea sold him. He is not a generational talent, but Martin is a bowler and nobody can deny that. So good luck to Martin. Wish you nothing but the best at Aston Villa. So yeah, Aston Villa paid around £37.5 million for Martin and we paid 19 for Kilman. We helped each other out because of PSR. Everybody is trying to avoid PSR before the June 30th deadline. Chelsea are doing it, Newcastle are doing it, a lot of clubs are doing it. I'll get deep into PSR later. So us paying 35 million and Aston Villa paying 37.5 million for Martin, they overpaid and also we also overpaid for Kuman. But I think personally we overpaid more because in Martin on a 1 year deal to get 37.5 million is really impossible. We should have got highest the same thing with Hutcherson, maybe 22.5 for someone with 1 year deal on his contract. So yeah, Kuman had good things to say about coming to a club. It's fantastic being at Chelsea, him looking up to Hazard. But bro, let me just tell you, you are getting sold next season. I don't really see you having a future at Chelsea. I'm not being negative, but you don't really have a future at Chelsea. So just get used to it. You are not feeling at home. You don't even feel at home. Chelsea are loaning you. You are not even. I don't even think he's even part of the conference league plan. So Chelsea are even loaning him, and he's leaving Chelsea. Maybe in the next 1 or 2 seasons, he will be off Chelsea books. So bro, I know all these speeches and everything, but don't really feel comfortable. Don't feel comfortable. I'm sorry, my voice may be somehow, and I'm not really feeling well. I'm just managing to do this video because with the love I have for you guys to keep it. Departures. Akim Ziyech finally departed from the club. I thought he has even departed before, but he was alone with an obligation to buy. And Galatasaray has paid us our money and nothing but the best for Ziyech. We expected a lot more from him coming because he did really well at Ajax. But yeah, he gave us some moments like the goal against Atletico Madrid, the goals in Super Cup, the celebrations, the dead ball specialist. I actually after that match against Sheffield, I actually thought this guy is going to be a Chelsea winger for years. But yeah, sometimes it's not meant to be, and I wish him nothing but the best in Galatasaray. I know he will ball it out there, like how he helped us deal with Manchester United against Galatasaray. He helped us deal with Manchester United in the Champions League, the 3-3 draw. I knew he would do. I knew he would do similar things. Now, speaking of PSR, what's PSR? PSR is profit sustainability rules. Yeah, profit sustainability rules are the rules given to Premier League clubs. As a Premier League club, we are not meant to lose more than 105 million in 3 years. So we all know mathematics amounts. If you spend if you spend more money than you earn, yeah, that is loss. Profits. We all know mathematics. So spend more money than you lose. So as a club, you are only allowed to lose 105 million a year. That is minus COVID. Because COVID, a lot of clubs lost money. So that is minus COVID, minus the money you spend on your women's team, minus the money you spend on your stadium and infrastructure, minus the money you give out to the community. So those are the four exclusions for you not to lose 105 million. We saw Everton last season, they lost 120 something million and they got 10 points deducted. So a lot of clubs are avoiding PSR like Chelsea. I know we lost a lot of money because we spent a lot of money and we haven't got anything back from the players. We made a lot of investments. We saw a lot of things. We are still trying to avoid it. So that's why we are trying to sell players for pure profits. And not only Chelsea. Aston Villa are doing the same thing. I think Newcastle are doing the same thing. Everton are doing the same thing. Everybody are trying to avoid PSR. That's why the deal with Dewsbury Hall. These people, let's start are trying to avoid PSR. So from now to June 30th, a lot of things are going to happen. So people should just get your phone notification on because you are going to see a lot of crazy things, a lot of it's just like a deadline day before deadline day. So speaking of this is a 25-year-old guy in Leicester, which a lot of people just like me. We didn't really I knew this but even from last season, when we were for the season they got relegated. This is a good talent, very very good talent, good baller, very good ball carrier, has a good left foot and all of that. But do we really need him? That is the question. We don't need those people. I'm seeing reports that we are signing those people because we don't have a left-footed midfielder. Please, where is Palmer? Hmm? Mr. Lee, Lawrence Stewart, where is Palmer? Palmer is a left-footed midfielder. Palmer can only play the left wing. He can only play the right wing, but his best position is in the number 10. If you want to get the best, people saw it. His best games, like the games against Manchester United, sorry, the games against Brentford. He didn't score a lot of goals in that game, but he created a lot of chances. The games against Everton, playing as a number 10, you saw how good he was. He scored 4 goals. Those are the games that you get the best out of Palmer. Palmer playing as a number 10. Okay, in Maresca system and advanced is that Palmer can do that, or even Nkunku or Chukwuemeka. So why are you sending to Spiro? I know initially we wanted to sign Olise and Madueke to compete for the right wing. But us not getting this, it doesn't mean you convert your best player back to a winger because he can do it. If you are buying to Spiro and if you Palmer and Madueke did really well at the end of the season. Give him the beginning of the season. Let's see what he can do. Yeah, relegating him back to the bench, which was one of the reasons why I didn't approve the Ulysses deal, and I'm kind of happy it collapsed. Ulysses is a top player, but I think it was more of a want, not a need. We don't really need Ulysses. So, what are you going to do with players like Angelo Gabriel, my star boy, and Stover William that is coming next season, Kendrick Paez? I don't think we don't even need those people. What I think we are going to sign him because I'm seeing concrete. I first thought it was a smoke screen, but I'm seeing concrete interest from Chelsea, and Leicester need to sell. But one thing about Chelsea, Chelsea want to buy him. They want to put a player in the deal to make it easier. So maybe player like um that Fofana or Bruya, because I don't think it's Chukwuemeka or Bruya. Speaking of Chukwuemeka, I don't want Chelsea to sell him because that boy is a baller. He's a baller. His ball carrying is very underrated. That boy is a baller. Injury plagued him last season, but why? What I want people to stop. I, I'm seeing it online that Chukwuemeka is injury prone. He had only one bad season, and that was last season. The same with him with Lavia. He had only one bad season. The season before, he wasn't injury prone. Potter didn't just play him. Potter didn't trust him. He didn't really have any injury last upper season. Potter didn't really just play him. But last season, and him having injuries last season because his recovery was poor. In injuries, if you are if you're having an injury, you how you get back is very, very important. We saw a lot of poor recovery last season. James came back, went back too early. He came back too early, went back for a longer period. The same thing with Chukwuemeka, the same thing with Nkunku, same thing with Lavia. To show you that the the medical team, the recruitment is very, and the recovery is very, very poor, and they need to work on that next season. If fully fit team, that's like an extra 10 to 15 points of what we had last season. If we have a fully fit, if we have a fully fit squad and Enzo Maresca know what he's doing, there's no reason we'll not get top four. We're having 80 points minimum if we have a fully fit squad because we have quality players. Let's not like Fofana, James, Lavia, people that barely played last season. Those guys are ballers. So if you have a good squad, a fully fit squad, the medical team has to improve in drastically from next season. They have to improve a lot. If not, we are not going anywhere. May still finish seventh or eighth next season. And I get that Chelsea are trying to sign a lot of players as possible because we have we have a lot of games to play next season. If we are adding the Club World Cup, we are seeing that reports that Chelsea are planning to I plan to prepare for the 78 and 75 to 80 games for next season. That is including Club World Cup. There are a lot of games, Conference League, Carabao, FA Cup, Premier League. So yeah, I know there are a lot of games, but if some players are not playing regularly, because positional play you can't just change players anyhow. Because we are playing positional play. Looks at teams like Man City and Arsenal, they barely change their players. They maybe change one or two tweaks on a daily basis. But if players are playing well and if you are playing well, you want to play more. You feel like you deserve more, and this may cause a lot of beef. I want to play like with the coach and playing. I know that's what may happen with Madueke. I'm just speaking Madueke personally. I know Madueke is a baller, and if Madueke he has improved a lot from last season, and I think he can still improve. Because he's not a generational talent like them as Esteban and everything. He can't, that's why I don't see us the signing of this player. I'm seeing it as meaningless. Because you have players like Okunku. How many players did they want to sign? And yeah, speaking of signing players, what I don't even understand what is Chelsea plan, to be honest. I know we are yes, we are trying to sign some players for pure profit. We are trying to I say pure profit, we are trying to buy some player, buy them cheap and sell them later. Like we have to manage them well. See Washington and that Fafana, their future are very unlikely. We don't even know what is coming for them. And they are strikers, and we bought them for like 20 million. So why buy them in the first place? See Ansimilio, like a Boca Junior center back that we just bought from Argentina. Very, very young center back, has a lot of potential. I think he just made his professional debut last season. So he has a lot of potential. Raquelme, the president of Boca Juniors, we all know Raquelme, the legend of Argentina and Villarreal. He's also the president of he's also the president of Boca Juniors. Has rated the guy a lot. Now bring him to Chelsea, and we are planning to load him to Strasbourg. Will he adapt to Euro fast like the likes of Andre Santos? If he doesn't adapt fast, are Chelsea going to sell him? So this I don't even know what is their plan. We are getting linked to players every day. Every day we are just getting links, especially strikers for God's sake. This striker situation. Chelsea, speaking of PSR, Newcastle are also facing PSR. I'm even hearing leagues that they are willing to sell Anthony Gordon to Liverpool. So that is a huge that to show you how Newcastle are really desperate for money. Anthony Gordon is a very good player. To be honest, this last season he showed me what he's capable of. Will he fit our system? I don't really think so. But him going to Liverpool, I think he will be a good buy for Liverpool. And Chelsea are those testing the waters with Isak. If you are willing to test the water with Isak, why not go for Osimhen? Why not go for Osimhen? Osimhen wants a player we have in Lukaku. Just add some money on Lukaku and get Osimhen. I don't just know. I saw links that Chelsea are ready to break the wage structure for players that are worth it. Osimhen is worth it. People, anybody that say that Isak. We have a type of Isak player in Jackson. That flexible, good on the ball striker that knows how to handle the ball, tall, those kind of silky striker. The only difference between Isak and Jackson is finishing. And I think when Isak was Jackson's age, he didn't even put up Jackson numbers to show you that Jackson has a lot of room to improve. So why I got where we went for Duran, different profile, Samu different profile. Go for Osimhen. If you are willing to spend that kind of money, just go for Osimhen. Add some millions, maybe 60 million and Lukaku or 50 million and Lukaku, and you get your guy. Break the Give Osimhen 250k. You will stay. So I don't get why Chelsea board are doing like this. I don't even get it. People that say they don't want to see it, we need fighters. We have a lot of flexible, techie bowlers. We need, we need that fighters. People, we need men in this team, and Osimhen is a man. But a team that lacks experience, Osimhen has a lot of experience for his young age. Osimhen is almost the same age as Isak. So if you are willing to go for Isak, just go for Osimhen. It will be easier. Anyhow, sure. Those these sporting directors. I know that like I've been saying this, in the next 5 years, Chelsea will be one of the best teams in Europe. But for now, these guys are they are handling things wrongly. They are handling things wrongly. There are a lot of talent in this team. And if Enzo is a good manager, and Maresca is a good manager, we'll go far. We'll go far. But the sporting directors, there are question marks on them, the way they handle things, guy. Also linked with other positions like left back. And when we started the season, we only needed three positions: a striker, a goalkeeper, and a left back. The squad is only good, it's already good, so no need to add any other fancy option. We have a lot of talent in other areas. Just a left back, a striker, and a goalkeeper. Up to now, we haven't fulfilled any of those purposes. Yes, we have gotten Tosin at centre back, and it's a good addition. I think I'll do a video on Tosin later. Please let me know in the comments if you want a video on Tosin. We have added Tosin. But speaking of centre backs, and speaking of left back, Calafiori, bro, that guy is a baller. That guy is a baller. We have been linked with him before the Euros. Now the Euros is making everybody interested. If you can get Calafiori to be competing with Kukurea at that left back, he's a centre back, but he can play left back. If you can get him to competing with Kukurea, and if Kuel is doing his, I will call it in Nigeria as Yanga, if he's misbehaving, send him and get me Calafiori. But that guy is a baller. He's not even like a tournament player that there are some players that they play good in tournaments, and he had this form since when he was in Bologna, and he's still there. Chelsea P50. Those are the kind of players that all this one that those get quality players. Get Calafiori. I support if you are getting Calafiori, I support 200%. Him and Kukurea is playing very well in playing very well in the Euros. So if since we are inverting four backs, if you want to invert the right back, you start Calafiori. If you want to invert the left back, you start Kukurea. So we have a balance in that defense. If you can get me Calafiori, I'll be very happy. That defense is sorted. Especially people like Chaluba leave. That defense is sorted. It's just a goalkeeper and a striker. The striker option from what I'm seeing, Jackson is the first choice. If you can't get Isak, it's only goalkeeping. But we have a lot of players to sell. We have sold Lewis Hall. We have sold Matson. and Orchardson, and we have gotten around 85 million. So that's a good sum of money. I know we'll make some sales like Bria and Co. If you can even get money for Lukaku. And that's why I'm adamant on this Osimhen deal. If you can even get money for Lukaku, that's why I'm adamant on this Osimhen deal. And last but not the least, let's talk about Gallagher. Gallagher. A guy that is dividing opinions. Chelsea handling this Gallagher situation. They should have signed all these midfielders. Because let me to be honest, in the next 5 years or 10 years, Gallagher is not like a generational talent or a top player. Gallagher is a good player and a real player, and that's why I think a lot of Chelsea fans are keen for him to stay because he loves the club. And for a fan, you would like a player that loves the club. But let's be honest, anybody that is saying Chelsea should not sell Gallagher, I don't see any reason why Chelsea should not sell him. If he wants to stay, because Chelsea, the way Chelsea are even treating academic products, it's not only Chelsea. Let me even be honest. The way all big clubs treat academic products, people that are saying Gallagher to stay, I know your reason why. And it's because of that transfer ban. Since then, Chelsea have been addicted to academy players staying with the likes of Messi Mount, Tomori, Tammy Brown. You want all of them to stay. If a academy players need top player like Chris James or even a Coel, why will you stay? Why will you stay? If Chelsea can get money for Gallagher, if Gallagher sees not going, is a different thing. If he's willing to be a squad player like Inacho or Lucas Vasquez, yeah, look at all the top clubs now. Once Manchester United, how many academy players do you know are frequently the first team since Sir Alex Ferguson left? Rashford, Scott McTominay, and Diego Dallo. Those are the only people that are there. And Scott McTominay, they have been trying to sell him since, but it's just that we were not able to sell him. Look at Liverpool. I mean, only Trent. Look at Arsenal, Saka. You get my point? Not even look at apart from Baka, okay, we know it's La Masia. They wanted to even scrap that La Masia team. It's because they are broke that they are going back to that La Masia team. Look at Tottenham, it's only Harry Kane. See PSG, right? No academy products. So I don't know why Chelsea fans are obsessed with keeping academy products. Academy products, this is the brutal word of football. They are used as leeway if you are good enough. I saw a video yesterday about talking about Madrid. If you're a generational talent like Casillas or Raul, you stay in the team. If you are a good enough player to be a squad player, like Nacho or Vasquez, that you just keep quiet. How many games do you remember Nacho and Vasquez playing in the past 5 years? Not much. It's only when the key players have injuries they play. And it's not every player that's willing to stay like that. They'll be demanding for game time. Or if you be sold, see Madrid, Real Madrid, see the amount of talents they have sold. See Theo Hernandez, see Hakimi, see Lucas Hernandez. So Chelsea fans, please, I will use this at the end of the video. People should stop being addicted to keeping up academic players. They are meant to go. So if you are good enough, you stay. If you see the brutal truth, see Man City. Academy players most of the time in the world of football are used to fund stars that are coming to the club, and that is the brutal truth, and that is the brutal word. See him Man City, they used Palmer, the money for the got for Palmer to fund Doku. Yes, Palmer is better than Doku, but that is like 1 out of 10% of the time it happens. So we are lucky to get Palmer from that day. So yeah, the ones players are addicted with keeping academy players in Chelsea. Please, if Gallagher is not, yes, he's a loyal player. That is the only reason I'm keeping. I will keep Gallagher in my team. Honestly, I'll take Gallagher in my team. But yeah, I should let go. So thank you very much. Please, like I said in the beginning of the video, if you're here for the first time, please don't forget to like and subscribe. On TikTok, don't forget to like and follow. On X, please don't forget to like and follow. Thank you very much.